On our wedding day, Ethan Carter stood before everyone and made a promise. For the rest of my life, I will never let Emily be unhappy. Every time she gets upset, I'll compensate her with $1 million. Everyone laughed. So did I doubt it wasn't until much later that I realized he meant every word. When he drank too much at business dinners, he transferred me $1 million. If he was even a minute late picking me up, another $1 million. If I woke up from a nightmare in the middle of the night, still another $1 million. I thought I had married a man who loved me enough to give me everything. Until the day he slept with my stepmother, Lily Carter, and paid me $1 million for it. He took the child I gave birth to and handed him over to her to raise. Another $1 million. That was when I finally understood. He wasn't loving me. He was compensating me. I broke down. He said calmly, "She's in poor health. It's hard for her to have children. She needs one." "I don't agree," I said. He looked at me coldly. "If you couldn't accept it, why did you take the money in the first place?" That day, I burned every bank card I had. I started fighting back. He hid my child, and I took him back. Lily locked him in a room, even when he had a high fever. That day, I set fire to one of the rooms in the estate just to force them to open the doors. I carried my child out and rushed him to the hospital. I thought I was acting like a mother. But when he woke up, he pushed me away and burst into tears. "Why did you take me?" he cried. "If it weren't for you, Mom, Lily would have accepted me already. Aren't you just doing this for money?" "Dad already gave you enough. Get out." I froze. "Can you call me Mom one last time?" I asked. He looked at me. "If I do, will you stop taking me away?" I nodded. "Mom," I answered softly. "Okay," I said. "I won't anymore," and I never did again. I brought the child back. The first thing Ethan did was accuse me. "You almost hurt Lily. He had a fever," I said. "That's his mother's responsibility," he replied. "Not yours." I looked at him. "Ethan, let's get a divorce." He paused for a moment. Then he laughed. He transferred $5 million to a friend and said, "I lost." She actually used divorce to threaten me. That was when I realized he had made a bet. A bet on whether I could live without him. I slapped him across the face. "Where did the boy go?" I asked. "The one who went to jail for me." He smiled faintly. That was youth. I didn't know any better. Love at 14. How could that last a lifetime? Only then did I understand I had been living in the past. And he had long since moved on. The day I brought him the divorce papers, I saw him holding Lily. "I want everyone to know," he told her softly, "that my love for you is something I can prove." He had said those exact same words to me when he was 18. Love, it turned out, could be duplicated. So could people die in that moment? I let go completely. The next day, Lily claimed her necklace was missing. She pointed at me. "You stole it." I asked for the security footage. Her expression changed. But before anything could be checked, my son stepped forward. "I saw her take it," he said. Something inside me shuddered. "Children don't lie," Ethan said. Then he told me to compensate them. $10 million. "I don't have that kind of money," I said. "Then you'll pay in other ways." That day, I was forced to kneel outside the door. For 10 hours. I could hear their laughter inside. One of the servants whispered, "$1 million per incident. That's easy money." That was when I finally understood. Every dollar he had ever given me was the price of my dignity. I signed the divorce papers and left. He read them and smiled. "She'll come back." A month passed. I didn't. He started to grow uneasy, though he would never admit it that he had lost me. Half a year later, he found me. I was working at an orphanage. I just wanted to experience a different life, he said. I thought you would never leave. People have to pay for their choices, I replied. I can't live without you, but I don't need you anymore. Later, my son began visiting me. Mom, he cried one day, why won't you hug me anymore? You've grown up, I said. He lowered his head and sobbed. But I didn't reach out. Some wounds, once made, never heal. I eventually remarried. His name was Daniel Hayes, a colleague from the orphanage. He didn't talk much, but he stayed by my side. I don't want my future self, he once said, to deny who I am today. He never betrayed me. Ethan would sometimes come by as a volunteer. We never spoke more than necessary. Some people use money to cover up the harm they cause. Some people use time to heal. But not everyone deserves forgiveness, and not every love deserves a second chance.